Okay, this is hot sauce take 2. I made 1 set of hot sauce already with the early peppers. I used just sweet peppers and it turned out really good, but it was not spicy enough, not hot enough. So what I'm gonna do is add more hot peppers. Also to better the flavor, I'm going to also ferment these with garlic and onions too. So I'm gonna do 2 batches. This batch is gonna be my green sweet peppers, and then I have 2 kinds of hot peppers, tequila sunrise, and another one that's peach something or other. Peach, I can't remember, sorry guys. And then the second one is my reds and my oranges, and those are all my sweet peppers. And then I added in Tabasco and fish peppers. So I probably added maybe 6 peppers to each one that are hot, and the rest are sweet. And then I'm gonna put, I got all these little baby onions that didn't work really well last year. I'm gonna use these guys up. I'm gonna do 2 of these in each quart jar, and I'm gonna do 3 cloves of garlic in each one, because I like garlic. 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna cut those up and then I'll put this all together. Okay, now I've added my carrot or my garlic and my onion to both of these jars, and I'm going to add my brine, and I'm also going to add some parsley. So I have got some dried parsley, and I'm just going to add, I'm just going to dump some in there. Maybe 8 or 9 dried leaves. And then I'm going to take a quart of water, and I am going to add 3 tablespoons of salt, not iodized salt. I'm using Redmond salt. You can use pink Himalayan salt, sea salt. I'm going to stir it up and just dissolve this in there. And then I'm just going to fill my jars up without making too much of a mess. And I need the brine to go over the top of all of the stuff, but it is going to settle down here in a minute when I push it down. Where's my spoon? And then I'm going to grab some weights and I'll put it all together. Okay, so here's how these look once you put the weights on top. These are just glass weights. You really can't see them very good, but they come in this box of 4. Year of Plenty is the brand that I use. And you put them in there and they hold all the food down. I'm going to push on it and you can kind of see. See that weight right there? All this liquid on top, anything that's floating on the top of this can mold. So I should have taken more seeds out than I did. So I'm going to skim all that off of there with a spoon. As much as I can. And then I'm just going to keep an eye on it as it ferments. It's not necessarily all going to mold, but you do want the stuff underneath. And it's not awful if it does. This one's a lot better. It's just got some seeds. And then what I got are these jar things. So they're called an airlock jar. And it's just a mason jar that fits on top. And then this little thing goes in here very carefully. I don't know if I can do this one-handed. Oh, maybe. Yep. All right. Yeah, maybe. And then you're going to add a little bit of water to it. What it's going to do is it's going to make a water lock. And this thing goes on top. This will allow gases and stuff that are in the jar to come out, but not allow things to enter in that shouldn't be bacteria. And there's a little cap on top. And I'm just gonna let this guy sit like this. I'm gonna do the other one. And I'm gonna let them sit for at least 2 weeks and ferment. So we'll be fermenting with all those peppers, the hot and the sweet, the onions and the garlic. And then when it's all done, I will mix it up in the food processor and add some dry spices like cayenne and cumin and whatever else strikes my fancy at that time. All right, so this is batch 2, red peppers, batch 3, green peppers, and we'll see if these ones turn out better than the first batch.